You wiped down the icy skates, opened your mouth, and saw a rotten tooth. You positioned the sharp blade against your gum, picked up a stone. The excruciating pain knocked you unconscious on the spot. When you opened your eyes again, the world was still filled only with the sound of waves. You began rummaging through the luggage left behind from the plane crash. A stack of useless videotapes, a pristine volleyball, and a pair of roller skates. You used the skates to crack open a hard coconut. Then you found a long skirt and repurposed it into a fishing net. You caught a small fish with the net, but its fishy stench was so overpowering you nearly vomited. So you tried to start a fire by rubbing sticks together, but the wood wouldn't budge, only cutting your hand. In frustration, you smashed everything around you. After calming down, you noticed your handprints on the volleyball. You drew a face on it and named it Wilson. You placed it beside you and continued trying to start a fire. Perhaps out of sheer loneliness, you began talking to Wilson. After repeated attempts, the wood finally began to smoke. You leaned in and blew with all your might, and a small flame ignited. That night, you roasted crabs over a bonfire on the beach. Looking at your old friend beside you, you felt warmth for the first time. 4 years passed in the blink of an eye, and you became the master of this wilderness. You could easily stun a fish with a casually thrown branch, but that loneliness deep in your bones never faded. Until one day, you discovered a rusted metal plate washed ashore. Staring at it, an idea suddenly ignited within you. You began frenziedly chopping down trees, gathering dead branches, and twisting bark into rope. You even dismantled those precious videotapes. On the day of departure, you dressed Wilson, carved your final words into the cliff face. You took the mysterious, unopened package and resolutely plunged into the vast ocean. When giant waves nearly shattered the raft, you untied the ropes and hoisted the sail. The raft finally broke through the storm's siege and continued drifting at sea. When rain fell, you collected water in coconut shells. When hunger struck, you caught fish to survive. Yet another storm in the dead of night tore your sail away. When you awoke, Wilson had been swept into the sea. You plunged into the water and swam desperately after him. But the farther you swam, the more distant he grew. Desperate, you crawled back onto the raft, tossed aside the oars, and collapsed like a lifeless body. Just then, a steamship roared past. You stretched out your arms and were finally saved.